switching to the controller so that I can play easier. I'm sure the game works fine with the mouse as well, but okay, so welcome back to uh, Final Fantasy Tactics. I am preparing for this battle. I'm going to get protect rings for the whole team. It protects sleep and doom, and doom is what got me down in the previous attempt at the boss. I have done significant training. Ramza is currently a thief. He mastered Geomancer, and I need a couple levels in Thief before he can become a ninja. But I will turn him back into a monk for these hard fights. So let's put him there. So he can kill everyone easily. He does not need to bring up aptitude when he's not getting stuff. I will give him the power gauntlets until then. And I'm not getting JP right now either. So let's give him just more power. And the Little John is still working on Thief. He can steal anything now. I just need the movement abilities still. Haemon now has enough MP to cast Holy, which is just a whole lot of fun. But still working on that. Winifred has Toad, and I learned Flare, but I don't have enough to cast that yet. And Margeria is still a monk. Got First Strike and Critical Recovery HP. A few things left to get. I did not do a lot of training with Mustadi or Agrius, but they will be useful for the castle. I'm just gonna save because I changed my job. Valley of Swill is not my favorite place to train, but it's what I had options to. I will say that there's some sort of outage occurring between Caster Labs and Twitch. I tried to reconnect and it says that it did, and they said that most people are reporting that they're able to connect again, but if you send me a message if you chat through Twitch, I may not see it, at least not right away, because I'm using my phone for the World Cup right now. So, hopefully any messages you post on Twitch chat I'll see here on screen. If not, sorry. So, if I want to use Agrius and Mustadio, that means that I can't use the other people I was using. Can I... Can I rotate them? Why are they facing that way? Yeah, I'll figure it out. I want my healer, and I think I want the big damage of a black mage. And we did this before, so I'm gonna fast forward through it as fast as I can. Just get into the battle. Alright. So Gafgarian cannot take me out in 2 hits. I will try and get down to him. I'll do a focus on turn 1. And any other turn where I cannot reach him, I'll do a chakra. I'm going to go ahead and, if I can... everyone's going to move, except for Mustadia. No, Mustadia is moving first. Everyone moves before me. But I think Mustadia is going to stay put, so I'll put the protect here. I'm going to see if I can arm shot him and disable him before he fires. Excellent. I'm actually going to move there so that everyone gets the benefits. I'm doing 60 with second level. Toad does not have as good of a range. I could try and poison a couple people. I never poison people. But it looks like that would take a while to cast. Well, let me see the full timeline. Yes, everyone goes before any of my black magic would get cast, so I'm just going to focus. I missed Mustadio, but it worked properly on Agrius, and of course everyone else, because of Gemini compatibility, was easily uh, affected. Everyone is way too close together. I'm gonna put her up here and hopefully um, let's try here instead. I want whatever I do to strike the uh, summoner. Alright, now whatever he was going to summon is not going to work. Should I try and protect Mustadio again? It is an 88% chance. Protect Cuchliann. He's most likely to die here. No, I'll just straight up do a cure on Mustadio. Alright. Rams could actually survive a third. But, oh, damn you. Well, he's gonna have to survive a third. Can I actually take out the knight if I can hit them? No, it's not a defeat either way. So I will go back to my previous location and target the archer. Alright, he is running scared, which is what I like to see. Who is the front knight is the one striking first, moving next. So I want to hit them with my magic. I wonder, I can't get anywhere close to Ramsa. I'll just wait. I don't think anyone needs anything right now, and I shouldn't be using up MP unless I need to. Please do not, bitch. Hate it when that happens. I can only hit the... If I move all the way, then I can finish him off. Alright, I gotta take out Gafgarian this turn. I failed it both times, so restart. If I if Ramza loses to Gafgarian, then I cannot win this battle. There's no logical reason why Ramza should miss that attack twice, but he did, so here we are. I don't really have any regrets about how anything over here played out. Except I think I should go ahead and try and do damage over there and just hope that he doesn't move. Everyone got to protect that time. He did move. I made a very poor choice. Actually, that throw stone worked in my favor. Now at least I won't hurt my own black mage with that attack. I will hit all three of you. Stopped the knight and downed the summoner. Mustadio's just gonna die. I'll try for the rise. That is 100% my mistake, and I own that. There we go. He's dead. Okay, if I'm going to cast magic again, I can cast a spell there and hit 3. And it missed. Well, I downed 2 more enemies, so I would say I'm still making progress. Mithril shield rent. And you just rent something else, and that I was... She now no longer has a helmet or a shield. That really kind of sucks. Why can I not cast there? That's like... That's hardly any spaces away. Hit them both. One goes down. Now we'll try to raise Mustadio again. Just raise this time. Because I'm taking the crystal. I don't feel any need to get over to them too quickly. They're doing okay. I could cast a fire that goes like right away. Just so that the knight is down. Alright, our protects just wore off, which is too bad. Should probably be using Tailwind on Ram so they get him moving sooner, but whatever. You are looking kind of hurt. I want Musadio to get the experience more. Okay, so we got through that battle. I won the Mithril Helm, which I don't think is as good as the uh, I can delete this one because it was the other time I was between the two. Where I'm just doing better now. I do need to view my party. I do have another golden shield to give her. I have bunches of things to give her actually. Uh, Raises physical and magical attack power and grants immunity to slow. Now everyone who's going to be got a mithril helmet. It's not as good as the close helmet, so she's doing fine. I want to give everyone who I'm going to use in this battle a protect ring, so that they can't be doomed or put to sleep. And hopefully that will be enough. The other thing I need to do is make sure that in this battle, from the very beginning, from the formation screen, I need to make sure that I try not to clump my people together too much. I mean, there's only so much you can do in when you're putting 5 people in 8 spaces, but alright, so he's just going to talk and transform again. Please see the previous stream if you want all the dialogue. Cuchliann. I think I got pretty close to the spelling of his name. So he's going straight for Bioga this time. I'm not even going to bother. Just go straight for the big damage. And I'm going to kind of go YOLO here. I don't like using that word, but I'm going to try it anyway. I'm going to go for a holy because he's weak to holy. Good lord, is he weak to holy. Now, he is immune to disable, but I don't think he is to immobilize. Eh, oh well. Is he vulnerable to poison? Well, Ramza is. He is not. Is any particular element seeming like it would do more? Looks like we're looking at around 100 no matter what I do. When in doubt, kill it with fire. And Agrius. I stand here, I can't be affected by the magic. So let's get a cleansing strike as well. I believe he has like 600 HP or so. So with... Okay. And I lost that fight last time. I didn't level up all that much. Just plan your battles. Victory is yours. That wholly counts as greatest contribution. Because, yeah. I could heal them, or I can just drop a holy and win.
My advisors tell me you are the one who rescued Princess Avelia. I would have you tell me more.
I see the strongest character in the game.
I am Delita Hyrule, a Black Ram lieutenant in the service of His Excellency the Baron Grimms. His Excellency dispatched me to rescue the princess, and so I did, disguised as one of your own. A sheep in lion's clothing. Now I have returned.
Hyrule, you say? That is not a name I've heard before. I had thought Baron Grimms and his Black Rams felled in battle against the Eye a fortnight past.
Indeed, that dark news spurred me to return with all the greater haste. 'Tis only by virtue of my mission that I was spared the fate of my comrades. Thank you nonetheless.
How fares the princess?
She is weary from her long journey. She sleeps as if among the dead.
I can well imagine. Now, is it true you brought a prisoner?
It is. The man is privy to the conspiracy, and I would have him lay it bare to your grace. Bring the prisoner forth. Let us hear the reason for your attempt on the princess.
'Twas to stain Duke Goltanna's name by making it appear the work of his men. That way he'd be kept from Lazalia and claiming the regent's seat.
Who gave you the order? Duke Larg?
No. A close advisor of Duke Goltanna's seeking to curry Duke Larg's favor.
Madness! None among us would fain betray our duke. This is clearly an attempt to undermine us by sowing mistrust. Silence this man before he can spout more absurdness.
I think he doth protest too much.
I would hear it nonetheless.
Who was it?
Well,
Name the one who gave the order.
I'd have your protection.
On my honor as a knight. Speak.
'Twas the man who stands before me. Chancellor Glavaine.
What? How dare you? I do not even know you, knave!
Who put you to it? The Queen?
Stop this mother's farce. I've naught to do with this.
To betray your liege lord is an unpardonable crime, Chancellor.
It was not I. I know naught of it.
When the leader draws his sword, everyone backs up.
Forgive me if I presume overmuch, your grace, but now is not the time for bandied words. The Order of the Southern Sky must march on Lazalia at once, and you with it. Give your enemies but a moment to collect themselves, and they will pin the Chancellor's sedition on his lord. Your grace must strike before they are given the chance. Deny the prince's claim and set the princess on the throne.
Following his sack of the royal capital of Lazalia, Duke Goltanna, the Black Lion, banished Queen Luveria to Besselat for her hand in the conspiracy, and crowned Princess Avelia queen. But Duke Larg, the White Lion, insisting that Prince Orinus was the true and rightful heir, at once crowned the child prince and declared himself regent. Moving then to free Luveria, Duke Larg dispatched the Order of the Northern Sky to Besselat in the name of the new crowned king. Duke Goltanna, in turn, set the Southern Sky to march in Ovelia's name. The curtain had risen on what history would one day record as the War of the Lions.
Which is what the PSP version was named as. And we have completed chapter 2, which may cause an issue, but we'll see.
This past evenfall, the count stood at 200,000. so too the depletion of our stores. No, it is this drought that threatens us. The markets are bare, and tax collections fall short. With prices as they are, we can lay in supplies for another half a year at best. Duke Lard must surely face like difficulties. It rained unceasingly in Cuchliann this season. The grain rotted in the fields before it could be harvested.
The real trouble lies in war's wake. There is no road. Whole villages have
Excuse me.
been displaced. My son Oren tells me over 100,000 have already fled to Lazalia, and more pour in by the day.
Ha! I see no trouble in this. Let Larg struggle to feed the mewling maids and his soldiers both.
It is no laughing matter. Should the conflict spread, we may find ourselves no better off. Think you Zeltenia proof against such a fate? I assure you we are not. Has not the time come to chart a course to peace?
Your fears are well-founded, but we cannot yet end this war. Though it pains me to do so, we shall increase the rate of tax by a third. Naturally, a close watch must be kept on those who hope to profiteer in these trying times. As for those seeking refuge outside the castle walls, we shall tighten our patrols at the Lumbri border to see that they are turned back.
My lord, I must ask that you reconsider. Duke Larg suffers, as do we. What better time to treat for peace?
You talk in circles, Orlando. There can be no peaceful end to this.
The kingdom cannot exist without her people, your grace. No more than can we. In the 50 Years' War, who bore a greater burden than they, the common folk? Would you thank them now with higher taxes? Their confidence in us is sorely tested as it is. And it is not only the people. Our soldiers are made to fight on rations that would scarce feed a child at his mother's skirts. We cannot long sustain this war. Resolve is no substitute for resources.
Resolve? Have you any? These are the words of a coward.
The 50 Years' War was fought to drive back an invasion of our sovereign soil. We were honor-bound to fight.
And in this war, there is no honor to bind you. Is that what you wish to say? The 50 Years' War was an abject failure of a corrupt crown. And the source of its corruption is Duke Larg. The man claims to act in the realm's interests, but in truth, he aspires only to power. I seek to rid us of his blighting influence. Yet you would suggest there is no honor in this, that we fight for naught. You mock the Black Lion to his face. His Grace speaks true. Besides, why lay down the sword with victory so near? They call you the Thunder God, Count Orlando, but your gentle words would sooner stir a breeze.
Is victory so near? My ears are deaf to its approach. I am, however, keenly aware of the quagmire pulling at our feet. This war has been fought to a standstill. Your words are the epitome of hubris. This council can ill afford to heed such unfounded prating.
I will not sit here and tolerate such insults. Enough of this. You disappoint me, Orlando. Pray you do not disappoint me further. I will say this but once. Any man who cares not for the course I've chosen had best remove himself now. I
A section concerning aura sight has been added to the chronicle on the main menu. You can now view detailed information on the zodiac stones you have come across so far. New traders and merchant cities. Poachers' dens have been added to merchant cities on the world map. Though the services they offer are somewhat specialized, they may prove to be invaluable. And new stock available. So we have the mining town of Golland and the royal city of Lazalia. We're in Dorder, and we have free reign of the areas we have explored so far, though we can't go back to Orbron Monastery, but there wasn't anything to do there anyway. Let's check the rumors first.
Welcome. Like rumors, eh?
3 months have passed since the Battle of Grafalvia, the first full-scale battle between the forces of Lazalia and Limbury on the plains that define the border of their two lands. Formidable knights, once allies in war, now meet each other as enemies on the battlefield in skirmishes with no clear victor. Bloody clashes that have resulted in close to 400,000 casualties. Many say that the two sides have reached an impasse, and the prospect of a protracted struggle does little to bolster the already low spirits of the people. Princess Helvelia, abducted from Orbon Monastery, has now been rescued. To the shock of many, it appears the culprits were Duke Goltana's aide, Chancellor Glavain, and, it seems, Queen Liveria herself. Rumor holds that the Queen instructed the Chancellor to place her son Prince Orinus next in line for the throne, by disposing of the princess, who is favored by the Council and Duke Goltana. It is not clear why Glavain chose to betray his duke and side with the crown, but the Queen, who is believed to have ordered Avelia's abduction, will have played no small part in his decision. An official inquiry into the Queen's exact involvement is under way, though her suspected accomplice, Chancellor Glavain, has already been put to death. The young warrior who saved the princess is said to be a lieutenant in Baron Grimm's Black Ram Knights by the name of Delita Hyrule. In honor of his achievement, he is due to be given leadership of the Knights in place of Baron Grimm's, who was killed in battle against the Order of the Ebon Eye. Expectations are high for this fledgling knight, whose arrival offers a ray of hope for the people of Ivalice. It has been 3 months since the death of Cardinal Delacroix, liege lord of Lionel. Even as the subjects mourn his passing, its cause is the subject of much rumor. Although his death has been attributed to malady, many speculate that he was assassinated. Some even say that he was slain by an otherworldly fiend. The violent assault on Lionel Castle by a band of brigands on the eve of Delacroix's death lends momentum to such outlandish tales, for strangely enough, more than half of the slain appeared to have been crushed to death. Yet the question remains, wherein lies the truth? And the drought and flood. Famine, the likes of which have not been seen in decades, has suspended upon Ivalice. The eastern lands of Zeltenia and Limbury suffer from a drought which is estimated to have reduced the harvest to half that of a normal year. And to the west in Gallion and Fovaham, widespread flooding has also destroyed close to half of all crops. The capital of Lusalia is awash with refugees who have lost their homes in the war or who are simply in search of food. With matters only worsened by the ongoing war, this influx shows no signs of slowing. Lots of errands. I'm gonna have to start working on those. There's a poacher's den. At certain settlements, you will find a poacher's den where creature carcasses can be processed into items or sold. Processing carcasses require a fee, but you can acquire items not available for purchase from any outfitter. Ah,
A customer. It's your first time, is it? Mayhap you're not aware, but we deal in monster carcasses. Not only that, but we make wares of them for sale. Normally, you need to poach a creature and bring me its carcass. Lucky for you, I'm feeling generous. Here, take this.
and he gives me. I obtained a chocobo carcass.
It all begins with a carcass, you see. To get one, you'll need somebody who knows how to poach, like a thief, for example. Then, have that person fell a monster. Once you've got yourself a carcass, bring it here, and I'll work it into what I can. For a small fee, of course. The going rate for Phoenix Down, for example, is 300 gil at any regular traders. But bring me a chocobo
So he gave me a chocobo carcass, and it shows that if I give him that, I get a phoenix down for 150,
Yes, sir.
or I can sell it to him for 75.
Need something else? Want me to craft anything? Is that
It
all?
says here that it's used to reduce the tuft of phoenix
Need
down,
something else? What do you need?
so let's just let him process it.
And my price. All finished.
And I got
I could use a bit.
uh, a achievement for doing that. As you said, like a thief.
Yes?
So if we look at my thief abilities, I have learned to poach. Allows the unit to claim a creature's carcass by defeating it with a standard attack command. So if I decided to change his ability here to poach any animals he defeated, I would get a pelt. You know what? I will do that and give him the Ring of Aptitude so he's still getting additional JP. I'm going to switch this back to counter tackle. Okay, that sounds fun. Also, I'm going to change Ramza to a thief as well, so that I can work on getting him the uh, so I can work on getting him to ninja. He's gotten some spillover JP here. Accessory. There are some rare accessories coming up, so I want people that can steal it. And because of Ramza's affinity for being a monk, he can actually be one of the most effective thieves you can have. If you make someone a monk, then it is as if they are using the brawler support ability. And then if you add the Geomancer's attack boost, both of those give a boost to your steal chance. So you make Ramza a monk, so you have both of those. Or really make anyone a monk and have both of those. And then make thief skills your secondary. And you can get a little bit of boost. There are other ways to boost your steal chance too, but those are just two of them. Let's see, you used a dropped a holy. The battle didn't really last all that long, so I don't have a lot of new JP to spend, but I'll take a look. I will take Steel Evil. It's not a whole lot left to learn, but getting there. No, I'm gonna give her counter tackle. And last but not least,
Yes?
I changed his job, so we got a bracelet. I believe I got leather cloaks for my mages, just to give them more defense. And I'll give power gauntlets to these two. She had the diamond bracelet before, but now Ramza has it, and that's fine. Let's see what the outfitter has now. I assume X potions now available for buying, as are shuriken and a few different types of bombs. So you can buy some of the things that ninjas throw. We have winged boots available now, which grants float. The mage's cloak probably is just better than the leather cloak and raises magic attack power, so I should probably go with those instead. We have mage power gloves, which are like the power gauntlets, except give magic attack. I can buy straight up that buy diamond bracelets now. This Nukai armband preventing confusion and charmed. Guardian bracelet, immobilize and disable immune. Grants reflect. I can buy more protect rings that I wanted, but I think I'm good. Headband is great for uh, uh, monks. We have some elemental shields now. So it will absorb the same type of element as it is. It will have another element, but will be weak to a third. We have books and poles, which are for... I'm not even entirely sure. We have some samurai and ninja weapons. Bards, dancers. So we can equip all sorts of jobs now that we're in the third. I'm just going to, no, I'm not going to drop my uh, magic that much. But apart from that, I'm willing to basically give everyone whatever. Yeah, that's fine. But I will want to check in with other outfitters as well and see if they have, things that are potentially better. Like the Magic City may have things that are better for my mages. Let me actually see what they have. The wizard clothing is 15. What are they currently wearing? They're wearing adamant vests. The wizard clothing would give more HP and MP. So I should switch that out. Yes, I should switch them out for wizard clothing. But anything else would lower their magic back down. I also saw that mages' cloaks are available now. I should give those to them as well. Going from 15% to 18% and a little boost to magic power. I certainly am not going to complain. And I will also check Egros. I tend to check Dorder, Egros, and Garland whenever I'm looking at things. Because some of these things are just not sold at other locations. The ancient sword is more powerful than the coral sword. Now, if you're looking for something new for, in terms of guns, you have to check here, but they still only have the regular pistol. I'm just gonna get into battle real quick here.
Wherever I'm needed. Ready as ever.
I think my mages will probably stick around more than Mustadio and Agrius.
As you wish. Forward.
Because Ramza can do anything Little John and Rogeria can, just better. I'm gonna want these mage abilities desperately. I do find it endlessly disappointing that uh, Agrius will never learn. Uh, Agrius and Mustadio could never learn uh, focus or other things that you can just use every turn trying to level them up. I can definitely reach you, so let's do that. I'm going to move her forward because until the enemies actually get to us, she can't do anything. I'm going to take a shot at... Oh, I won't hit him. Well, then I'll just shoot the bomb again. I can't shoot anyone from right here. Hang on. I'm behind the wrong person. 95% chance to turn him to stone. And that they do not come back from. They won't turn into an item or a crystal, but they cannot come back from uh, being turned to stone. I have some concerns that he wasn't taken out. And he still won't be taken out, but also he's not in critical health. So I don't think I need to be too worried. I did not do a first strike, though that's okay. So obviously fire would heal him. Thunder does a lot. Blizzard does less. So it appears like they're actually weak to thunder. I assumed it would be Blizzard. That's my mistake. So I'll cast that and finish him off. I have Agrius come over here so that she can actually reach the skeleton man. Let her start getting some experience of some sort. It's going to ignore Agrius to do that. I'll just let her keep, or let him keep focusing. I'm gonna see if I can immobilize the goblin. Nice. Is fire the most effective on him? 151, 75. Yes, fire is good against undead. Okay, so a simple blizzard would do enough to grievously wound him. Grievously wound is what I'm looking for. Yeah, I need Agrius to learn something besides items. So that she has more that she can do in battle. Mustadia would take him out, but I can try an arm shot as well. Didn't work.
What to do?
Try and lay shot him again, obviously. Darn. I guess I could have her shovel potions into my mage.
Come on.
That's an action at least. Speed also affects stealing success, so that's another reason why Ramza makes an effective thief, because those he gets tailwind, which is unique to him. No one else learns tailwind. Oh, I thought it might work if I shot past him. Just burn my potions. I don't really need potions. Everyone has enough health now that if I'm going to, do something, if I'm going to use potions for battle, it's going to need to be at least a high potion. Even from behind, immobilizes a 57% chance. I'll just let Rams take the crystal, because he is at least hurt.
No turning back.
I kinda just want to finish him. There we go, I finally got another one off. I almost want to use like shell on my, or use protect on my guys so that Mustadio can shoot them without doing too much damage.
I must concentrate. Leave it to me.
There's sometimes with like Agrius and Mustadio, all you can do is attack your own people. And hope that it doesn't hurt too much.
My turn.
I want to use the protect on my wizard. Now, Spin Punch cannot be cancelled. Or, Spin Punch cannot be countered, so if the goblin wants to keep using that, of course, Mustadio doesn't have a counter ability anyway. So I guess my hope now is to the next thing I will probably make Agrius as a knight, and then I'll make her a monk, and once she has monk abilities like chakra that she can use, uh, I'll have something that's more effective at uh, just her being able to use whenever.
What to do?
And I don't remember what I usually make Mustadio after I make him a chemist.
I must concentrate.
I think I should probably end this though.
I've had better days.
And I should end it with, someone who can't use focus. Mostly I wanted to do a quick battle so that I could uh, get Ramza as a ninja. Uh, both of both its faith and bravery are under 50. That chocobo's not worth it. Both above 60. This one's got 66 bravery, but still not great. Not great stats. There is a I don't want to get rid of all my chocobos because there is a achievement for riding one. If that's a red chocobo, the red chocobos are pretty deadly. I have one that's just better. Okay, that sound is coming from the game. Makes an ominous sound when I start to uh, fill that bar. So north winds strike. Try saying that 5 times fast. Has a chance of causing instant KO. Divine Ruination can cause confusion. It says a lot of the stuff says holy. This is a holy knight, but none of them actually have holy damage on them. Yeah, knight is the logical next job for Agrius, and then she makes almost as good of a monk as Ramza. Not as good, but almost. I can actually master Machinist now, but he does still have 2 levels to go to actually reached level 8. So I will keep him there for now. Ramza did reach level 5 thief. I will give him something else to steal with. But I will change his job to ninja.
Let's try this.
So I can now dual wield things. And the reason Ramza makes an excellent ninja is once you learn the dual wield, you can then change yourself back to monk. And uh, those monstrous 200 plus punches, I can then do 2 of them. So yeah, Ramza as a monk with dual wield is how you make the rest of the game a joke, essentially. Proper view focuses, and then when you do 999 damage twice in a single turn, the end game bosses will not stand up to that for very long. In the meantime, let's learn how to throw shuriken and bombs so that I can, throw things. Water walking is also fun, but, not quite master yet. Well, let's look at the JP for people I actually used in that battle. Let's just get all the HP restoring ones. So that's 600, 1200, 2200 more JP to master White Mage. And then, I don't know, maybe Time Mage after that. I'm not entirely sure what I'll do. I'm gonna get Death next. And then I'll get the 3rd level of Elemental spells. Yeah, I'll probably make one of my mages a Time Mage and one a Mystic, but I'm not sure which for which. I would need to check certain things. Can I check? Yeah, this is what I was looking for. So if I follow what this says, it would say that Mystic comes from White Mage and Time Mage comes from Black Mage. But if you reach level 5 in both, is that Summon? No, Summoner is down from Wizard. For that you need White, Black, Time Mage, and Mystic. And I do not... It shows me that the job exists, but it doesn't tell me what I need. I believe that's Onion Knight right there. I think that's the job that requires level 8 in both Squire and Chemist. Maybe Bard and Dancer are the ones down there? I'm not entirely sure. It has been so very long since I got towards the end portions of the game. So, Ramsa just changed jobs. I can dual wield flails. So these are samurai blades.
A fine choice.
So the ninja blade has one less attack than the iron flail, but the iron flail does still give me some ability to
Are you happy to make that
uh,
commitment, my outlaw?
block attacks, and I like that. So I will choose those over the. By switching from that to a dagger, I still lose some parry, but not as much as I do with the not as much as I do with the flail. Actually, I lose it because the uh, platinum dagger has it. The mage master does not. But yeah, so I will let Ramsey use two ninja blades. All right, let's. I will do this battle, but I won't. I won't spend time grinding here. I will win the battle and move on. I want to do at least one other story battle before we get too lost in things. Okay, we've got a couple bombs. We've got a couple undead. We've got ourselves a Wiesenkin or Weisenkin. I don't know. And we've got a Jura Avis, which I believe is a leveled up version of the cockatrice, but we haven't been at Seklos Desert a lot, so yeah. We haven't been seeing that much. I'll put Mustadio here closer to the people I can turn to stone. And yeah, I think this will be fine. Oh, I didn't change some.
I must concentrate.
I was going to change some secondary skills around. It's okay. We'll be fine. I was also actually going to bring a chocobo just to get that achievement out of the way. I forgot about that too. Forgot about all sorts of things that would have been helpful. So the Jura Avis has a massive move, has a long, long way it can move. But Mustadio also has a long, long way he can shoot. Unfortunately, that cactus is in the way. I don't want to move Agrius forward just yet. Okay, I was waiting for the skeletons to get on the upper level so that we can either magic or steal them. Because I was going to do put counterattack on Stadio so that he could, you know, counter that. So if I did fire would do 60, thunder would do 60, blizzard would do 60, so it has no particular elemental weakness. Flare would kill it. It would do 198 damage. But I don't really want to burn 60 magic on turn 1. Death would only have a 37% chance of working. My second tier elemental magic does 77. No, the difference between 60 and 77 damage I don't feel is worth double the magic cost. So I'm just going to use a basic fire on you. All that debating and I just decided to throw down the thunder. Take a hallowed boat too though. Alright. If I can get these skeletons out of the way. Alright. The enemy with the most movement is down. I'm already going to actually end up curing Mustadio. For someone who specializes in ranged attacks, he certainly gets hurt a lot. Alright, I'm going to start getting Ramsa closer to an enemy. I'm going to get everyone closer to the enemy, actually. Yes, protect right here, and we're going to try and seal you as well. Ah, that one missed. It's okay. Really it is. But I want to give it one more shot, so... protect worked on everyone. So now when Stadio gets bit, he takes quite a bit less damage. Let's see how Rams is doing. 104 with multiple strikes. Obviously it didn't work out right. I didn't need that additional damage. Alright, both skeletons have been turned to stone. We found out that uh, they resist uh, the bombs resist blizzard. Let's use thunder on them. I'm going to have Ramza kill the big guy as soon as as soon as the rest of the enemies are down. So on Ramza's next turn, I expect this battle to end. But I want to hit him. Can I shoot through the gap here? No. And here I'm blocked by a cactus. Here I can hit him. Alright. I will do 104 damage twice. That actually won't be enough. I dodged the counter. He does do a lot of damage. That's just what the behemoths do. But I was able to finish it off. Alright. Agrius did contribute well. I think Ramza did more damage overall. but she finished off enemies. I'm not really too worried about learning about throwing other things, though I should have gotten some things for him to throw. I need at least 600 to learn anything there. I will start with the third level of fire magic for you. I'm not learning new things with Mustadio. He's finished learning things. I suppose I can just go ahead and get those, and then when she learns Divine Ruination, she will be a Master Holy Knight. Come here. Out of curiosity, aqueous, uh, potion, antidote, and phoenix down. What does Mustadio have so far? Potion, antidote, not even phoenix down. Give him at least counter tackle. If he can't use even phoenix downs, then having him know uh, items doesn't really help me. I guess I can hope for a little bit more damage from the aim one. I do know some aims with Agrius, but I need someone besides my white mage who can revive someone in a pinch. So I think that is her. So I'm gonna get like 10 shurikens and like 3 of each of the bombs. So if I decide that I think they'll be useful, I have them and can throw them. I'm gonna save over that Balius Whale one. And I'll get rid of the Lionel Castle one. I do saw the one way back in the Magic City of Garland. So that if like the entire game breaks, I can't go back. Garland. Place up to 5 units because I don't have any guests. I will put... Are the enemies already on the field? No, they will be showing up later. I'll try this. We'll see if it works. I think this guy joins us. See some thieves and the chemist. See thieves and chemists so far.
It don't do to have strangers sticking their noses in our little hideaway. Then mayhap he might hang a signboard above the door, so we would know this place for a den of thieves. Ha! The coal's got brass. Too bad it's steel he's wanting.
Approaching footfalls.
Something's amiss here.
Really?
A lot of visitors today. Small matter. Stick 'em and be done with it.
Protect Oron. You've heard of him.
So,
He's an astrologer, and he uses a book to attack. So we've got 3 thieves, 2 chemists, and a orator. Can I take out this chemist right away if I just go for him? Not quite. I don't like it when they steal my heart. She's gonna try and cast Holy on Ramza? Oh gosh, no. Uh, how do I stop that from happening? I think I have to try and disable my white mage. Because I certainly can't have her casting Holy on Ramza. That would be just... I... This battle would end a lot faster than I am willing to let it. And now Mustadio's had his heart stolen as well. And he's already down. Come on, dude. Well, we'll retry. My formation choice is not wrong. It's the complete and utter idiocy of the uh, person I need to protect. So, Rams, we saw with the thief when they attacked Ramza back that if they try to attack him and he gets first strike off, it would also work with it would work with counter too, for what it's worth. Uh, he does strike back with 2 moves as well as uh, he gets 2 no matter what. Is what I'm trying to say. He casts all sorts of things with that move. So, this guy is afflicted with, I think, stop, immobilize, and disable. Stop, immobilize, and disable on that guy. This one has stop, immobilize, and disable. If we come over here, none on that one, none on this one. That thief is just down. In any case, the most dangerous enemies on this field are, no, not dangerous anymore. So I can't take out that chemist in one hit, or one attacking situation. That one got cloak evasion, but it'll be fine. They dodged one of the two attacks. I'm just... My Holy Sword abilities do so much more. Which will do the most to you? That'll do 60... For some reason I can't ever use that.
Right then.
I'm looking to finish you with some magic. Any spell should do.
A fine mess.
Well, I guess the bot, if nothing else, tells me that the Twitch uh, stream is working.
I must concentrate.
That I can see comments made. So that's good news. But I'm trying to keep an eye on Spain and Belgium. I'm just not reacting to it much because, no, I don't talk about sports a whole lot. Alright, these stopped people are no longer stopped. They wanted me to cast Holy on my own people. What if I cast Holy on him? So unless you manage to take my white mage out before he acts again, you're just screwed. The others I will try and get to the... Here it comes! And... dead. Man, I love Holy. It's going for that celestial stasis again, when there's one enemy left. Disabled and immobilized. I'm not sure I want this battle to end quite yet, actually. There's thieves and chemists. And I actually didn't even mean to use that, but okay. And I kind of want to see if I can get some abilities learned from them. I'll still shoot the thief if... See if I can learn a thief ability. I can learn Steel Gill. He's probably gonna finish her with this, but I got one ability before the guest finished the battle. And I got a battle folio as spoils. So I have my very own book. I like books.
Are you hurt? I'm fine, thank you. My name is Oran Durai. And yours?
I am Ramza. Ramza Beowulf.
Beowulf.
What of it?
Tis naught. Forgive me. Might I inquire as to the direction of your travels?
We make for the royal capital. And you? You are welcome to accompany us, if
willing, we may meet again. How to keep yourself alive in the meantime?
I would do the best I can.
That's all you can ask. New errand is available. I'm trying to remember if Visalia is a three-part battle, and if that's the place where I want to steal things. I think I have a page open that says when that says both things that you can't get any other way and things that uh, you can get a lot earlier if you choose to steal it. I think it was this tab, but then I went on a bit of a journey into like deep Final Fantasy lore. When I'm playing games, I don't, like, just for myself, I don't look things up very much. But what I will do is I will try and find a as spoiler free a list as possible of things that are permanently missable. And I know what I have to do to get like certain characters, but because like story recruits are one time only. If you don't accept them when you can, then you just can't get them then. So this particular guide says in chapter 1 the only thing was not invest in Delete and Argath since they leave. Uh, I did manage to steal the blood sword from Gafgarian at the execution site, but Rams didn't know how to steal his weapon at uh, Lionel Castlegate, but it was an ancient sword and I can buy those now. There are some somewhat rare accessories now that I'm in chapter 3. And there is a steal opportunity at the Salia, a white robe. There's better stuff later, but if I wanted a white robe, I would need to steal it now. But that sounds like something I can probably buy later, huh? Looks like it gives a significant amount of HP and MP, and has fire, ice, and lightning. So yes, it's very good. Uh, I can steal it from enemies, and I can also I can buy it in not too long if I'm remembering the storyline progression. So I don't need to steal it now. I will drop a save though, so that if someone is, screaming at me to get it, I can go back. Lord Brother.
Sit, won't you? You surprise me, Ramza. I did not think to see you here in Lysalia. Alma's
see you.
Zalbarg,
What is it? You've a grim look about you.
can you not end this fighting?
Came all this way to say that.
What purpose can it serve? We Bales have ever fought to defend the people, not simply the crown. And now we fight for no more than our own glory.
As ever, you see only what lies on the surface. Do not speak of that which you do not understand.
It is you who does not understand, brother. This war has been plotted to some unseen purpose. Dukes Larg and Goltana are only puppets in some shadow play.
A shadow play. Pray, tell how it ends.
I do not know. But consider the abduction of Princess Avelia from Orbonne Monastery. It was staged. A ruse to prevent Duke Goltana from becoming regent.
Staged.
I was there, Zalbarg, and I know all that followed. Princess Avelia was ultimately to be slain, but someone intervened. She lives, and is now in Goltana's care. Had the assassination succeeded, the crown would surely have named Duke Goltana a traitor and rallied its banners against him.
And who would go to such lengths?
The one responsible is our Lord Brother, Dystark.
Do you stand here accusing our brother of having some hand in this business with the princess?
So you knew naught of this? Even so, you must know what Dystark is capable of.
Enough! Who have you become that you do not trust your own brother, your own flesh and blood?
Zalbarg, you speak of trust, yet am I not your brother too? Why will you not trust me?
What have you ever done to inspire my trust? The mistake was my own. Until today, I'd looked on you as a true brother. But your mother's common blood forever stains you common. You're not fit to bear the Bale's name. Begone from my sight!
You cannot mean that.
Forgive me, Lord Commander, but I have urgent news. The Thunder God has broken through our lines to get a pass.
To strike so swiftly from Besselat? His title's well earned indeed. Summon the War Council. All of them.
My lord.
So we did not have a fight there. Is there an outfitter here?
A warm well, of course. Will that be thank you?
Looking for aught catch your eye. Will that be all good choice?
I suppose it's also possible that the guide I was looking at has not been updated since for uh,
Now I come back.
Evil's Chronicles. Okay, I was looking for a battle to do. A story battle, that is. I'll keep Mustadia with Ramsa, and I'll put the others over
As
here.
you wish. Right.
Oh, I have to. Okay. This is fine too.
No turning back.
Ramza, wait!
which Delita carried out for the faction with which he has aligned himself.
What? I'm not sure I understand. The princess was taken to Duke Goltana. Does this mean Delita works for him?
At first, I thought as much. That Delita had sided with the Black Lion to spite us. But I was wrong. I fear he may have fallen in with people far more dangerous still. 'Twas they who thwarted the plot to assassinate Princess Avelia, thus allowing Duke Goltana to keep his honor intact.
And as a result, war has broken out between him and Duke Larg. Is it true, Ramsay? Was it Dystark who plotted Princess Avelia's abduction?
So you've heard. It is true, I fear. I am sure he had his reasons, but I cannot see them for the bloodshed.
Ramsay, if Delita lives, then might Tetra.
She did not share her brother's love. Listen to me, Alma. I know not who guides Delita's actions, only that they are to be feared. And I know not what evil lies at the end of this plot.
Evil. And Delita serves these people.
Perhaps serve is not the right word. Though he aligns himself with them, he appears to have his own reasons for doing so.
You mean to fight them, don't you? I want to fight too. I'm coming with you.
Are you mad? That's out of the question.
I want to help you prove the truth of your words.
No, not like this.
Please, Ramsay. I don't want anyone else to meet the same fate as Tetra.
Alma, please.
Ramzambeo, if I am not mistaken. Ah, but I have you at a disadvantage. I am Confessor Zalmor Lucianada of the Holy Office of Inquisition. I come to bring you before the office on charges of the murder of Cardinal Delacroix.
Okay. Looks like everything's back. Just normal OBS disconnection. I paused the auto progression when I saw that disconnected, so I don't think we missed anything.
But should you resist, you admit your guilt and will be executed as a heretic.
A confessor, here.
You must run, Ramsay. Quickly!
Now kill him.
Then your choice is made. In the name of the Father, put this heretic to the sword.
I only need defeat the Zalmor to win this battle. Alma is a special character for this battle. It's take a look. She is the cleric ability and has holy magics. Aegis that gives potential regen, re-raise, and haste. Dispel Null, which removes everything, and Chant, which we've seen with Ramza. She's got counter tackle, she's got movement plus, she's got JP boost. She doesn't have any of that stuff actually active, but she has it. Zelmor's job is Celebrant. He's got curing things, and Asuna, he also has a rise but does not know it. As far as equipment, arrow and bolt attacks are not very likely to hit. He uses half magic and recovers HP when moving. None of these enemies are known for their ranged abilities, so I'm just gonna stay put and uh, focus. I'll speed through their turns, because of course I want to continue on, get her out of the back. I can cast magic through walls, but I can't do as much with Mustadio or Agrius if they're in the back. Yes, I want Alma to stay back there as much as possible. I will wait another turn before I advance Ramza. He got the haste, shell, protect, regen, and re-raise. I will start by attacking these knights. I worry that they'll try and rend my equipment if I do not take them out quickly enough. Well, they can throw a stone, but that's certainly less dangerous than a lot of stuff a knight could do. Uh, I wanted to hit at least one of the two. I can have, I don't know how much it'll do, but it'll be nice. I'm sure of that. Rams is getting the chance to act again, because he's just so fast now. I'll get him right here. I guess I'll keep him where he is, so I can finish off this knight. Big fireball. I think it would be hilarious to take out the high-ranking member of the church with holy. Do not or bless Alma. That is so not cool. And yes, I will be hearing her immediately. Alright, let's finish this knight. And let's send Ramza around the back to meet them. In the meantime, I think more people need fire. Let's throw a Thundara. Unless I can cast Flare. Yeah, I cannot anymore. If I shoot you as well, that might be enough to take you out. She's staying close to Ramses, so where he goes, she goes. He's going to work to keep people alive. Bypassing Ramses again to be mean to my sister. You die. No more aura blasts. I will act with several people before Zalmor does. Again. Unfortunately, I can't hit him with anything. Can't hit any of them with anything. Any spell I cast will go after him. So unless I can find a area where I can shoot her with Mustadio. Uh, no good. So I would instead be better served to... I still want to stand here though, so I can get a spell on both of them. Because I do not see any way where Mustadio could possibly have gotten a shot that hits her. What I will see if I can do is see if there's a spot that's close enough to him. And because he's casting a spell, now he is immune to disable. Okay. I will shoot him with an aim +1 though. Oh, the fire healed the knight. 2 hits takes him down. Go the other way, Alma, please. You can... No, you son of a bitch. I'm gonna do this and see if you can be silenced. Yep, he was silenced. Yes, I do intend to finish. No, I'm not going to finish him with Holy. He took Alma down. Ramza will take him down. Okay.
Know you not what you do, Ramsay Beowulf? Your violence against us is as violence against the gods. But it is not too late. Repent of your sins. Repent and be spared.
You accuse me of heresy, but why? What have I done?
You slew Cardinal Delacroix to gain the oversight he held and offer it to whatever hellspawn you profane to call a god. If that is not heresy, then pray tell what is.
You could not be more wrong. The legends of your holy Orisite are lies. The stones contain the power of evil. Cardinal Delacroix knew this. Knew about the power within the stone he held. And he unleashed it, and was transformed into one of the Nukavi.
Is it not enough that you murdered Cardinal Delacroix? Must you now slander his name as well?
Yes.
More's the pity. You will only see the name Beowulf washed away in tears. Heretics who profane the gods must still face their justice. You will yet meet yours.
All the bad guys in this game just teleport away. Ramza hitting everyone twice is going to be the top contributor a lot.
It seems we're all right. Both of us.
Thankfully. But please, no more needless risks.
Yeah, maybe don't follow Ramza around the battlefield.
None of this makes sense. How could the Office of Inquisition have learned of the Auracite? Could the Church of Glabados be the one supporting Denita? What do they hope to gain?
Ramza, you mentioned Auracite. Have you truly seen the stones from the fables? If Auracite is real, then I think I may have seen it once too.
What? Where?
First, you have to promise that you'll take me with you.
You persist in this. Do you think I would risk putting you in such peril again? I will not take you with me.
Then I have nothing more to say.
Do not act the child. Your very life is in danger.
I should think it is. I've acted against the Office of Inquisition. Surely I too am a heretic in their eyes. They will come for me as they do you. And when they do you think Dystark will protect me? He would never do anything that might endanger House Beowulf.
Well,
No, I'm sure our dear brother would not. But you cannot come with me. The danger is too great. You must explain everything to Zalbarg, and bid him beg the forgiveness of the Church. For you, at least, it is not too late.
The one I saw, it was in Aubon. A crystal, engraved with the mark of the Virgin Maid.
Virgo. I must reach it before they do. Thank you, Alma. Now go to Zalbarg and do as I have said.
And just how do you think to enter the monastery? You're a heretic, remember?
True. I would not be welcome in the church's halls.
So you need me after all.
Fine, but only until we reach Aubon. When it is done, you will return to Zalbarg.
I promise.
I will hold you to it.
so we now have Alma as a guest party member,
Let's be on our way.
and all the magics that she comes with.
Yes, Ramza?
I can't change her job commands, but I can make sure that she knows the other things that she has available. I can also make her learn things. Master Cleric.
I see.
Does Rams have a new Squire ability now? I need to check that each chapter. Nope, still just the one that I have to learn by having it used on me. I still, I'm still baffled by the create the those decisions to make it so that you can't master, at least temporarily master Squire with Ramza until you have learned that ability. I am 4 away from dual wield. Man, that's 1,000. I'll just take re-raise. And then the job progress, White Mage goes down to Mystic. Uh, Disable or blindness? I think I'll take blindness. And I will take next level Thunder and Time Mages beneath you. Start with haste. The Stadio is now level 7. machinist and is 416 away from level 8. Uh, Agrius is already level 8 Holy Knight, but is still 440 away from learning the last skill. So, I think there was supposed to be another fight, because I did not fight someone. Oh, Zalmor was the one who had the white robe. I didn't even think about that. Now there is something else that can be stolen. In the in Orbon Monastery. Um, let's see, that is crystal helm and it says platina armor. I'm going to guess it means platinum armor. So if I check on that, the crystal helm after clearing Fort Besselat, you can buy it. So this is another case of getting it early. And as far as the armor goes, I can steal it here, but I can also buy it later in Chapter 3. So there is stuff I can steal in Orbone, but it is more cases of
Yes,
just
Elder?
getting it early instead of something that I can't get. That if I don't get now, I can't get later.
Elder Simon! Be strong, Elder. Speak to me.
Lady Alma, what are you doing here?
God be good. Did this to you.
You must leave this place immediately. It is not safe. Men have come seeking the stone.
The Zodiac Stone. Then it is as Alma said.
The Virgo Stone is one of the crown jewels of the V's. It was given into our keeping when Lady Ovelia was brought here for her fosterage, as proof of her royalty.
And the ones come to take it, who are they?
You are Alma's elder brother, Bramza Beowulf. I beg you, my son, leave them be. Block their way and they will only cut you down.
Where's the bloody stone?
It is an excellent game.
Have patience. It's here somewhere. Leader Ricarda.
Welcome to the stream.
This leads to the lower vaults.
Elder, the church hunts me for the death of Cardinal Delacroix. They have branded me a heretic. Am I to assume the stones I now possess are the reason? Are the men who seek them behind all this? Who are they? Please, I must know.
Very well. You are caught in a web, Ramza, and the spiders
Yeah, that's
Shelter
safe.
near the Bogos Sea. I trust that will suffice. It pains me that I can do no more at times like this. How I wish I'd been born a man like you.
Come now, Alma. You have a strength all your own. I would be lost without you.
Ramsay.
Now, take Elder Simon to safety.
We had her for all of, no, 20 seconds. Alright, so we have multiple battles again. Have to go down several floors. But I did say before coming in here, actually, I'm going to back out and do a save outside of the battles, so that should I find myself unprepared to continue, uh, we don't have to go through that dialogue again. Alright. Quite a bit happens in the vaults. I'm looking forward to most of it.
Ever ready.
And I put him just one space back, and in the back row I'll put my mages.
Ready when you are.
Onward.
Actually, I want to switch you two.
At the ready.
Got dragoons
Hold this passage until our return.
and chemists and time wizards.
Understood, sir. The crest of the Knights Templar. So they act for the High Confessor.
I leave the uh, sound subtitles on just so I can see approaching footfalls all
Formidable
the
as they
time.
may be, we cannot back down. They are the ones behind this war. We put them to rout. No matter what, we must protect the stone.
I have to defeat all enemies. The dragoons are kind of scary. Can I take out one of them like right away if I just go? Very nearly. Ah, he blocked one of the attacks. If I go here, that will hit.
No turning back. I'm ready.
Come on, first strike. Aha!
Ready in
How
action.
fortuitous.
The battle is ours.
I'm not gonna pretend that wasn't lucky. Do it again? Done.
This is just the start. I fear nothing.
I assume this chemist has a gun. Oh, he has white magic. And that time mage has black magic. Hmm. Actually, let me double check where Thundara is being cast so I don't step into its path. I have no shot of reaching that chemist before Raise is cast, I don't think. Hallowed Bolt does the most damage of my things.
Skies above, as refulgent blade now strike. Hallowed bolt!
Hmm. The raise is being used, so no, raise is one that is half uh, health. So I can see that like a fire does 43. Half of this guy's health would be 114. I don't think I have a spell that would do that much. Say potentially flare, but you know, if you cast flare, then I'm not casting anything else. But that would take someone out from full health. I'm just gonna drop a Thundaga and see how much damage I can get on those Dragoons. Rams is quite hurt. I will need to heal him. Oh, one of them was weak to it. I'll put him back here and at least hopefully take out that one again. Can I arm shot him so he can't raise anyone again? There. He's disabled, that helps. And Ramsey needs some significant healing. 144 will do the trick. Just hope that... Oh, he can attack from 2 spaces away. 70% chance that Ramsey goes down. I love evasion. I will be very unhappy with evasion probably before the end of this battle. But for this moment, I love it. So the chemist can do nothing for now. Or, yeah, no actions at all. I'll let others deal with the... I was hoping for the stop there. I'll let Ramza try and finish that one off. And I will get some fire on the chemist. I got one of the hits. I'm going to put... I'm actually going to put a re-raise on Ramza, just in case. I like fire. It's just fun. Oh, that is a lot of damage. Damn. And they're double casting on my black mage. So, at some point, I need to get Agrius up there to revive the... I need Agrius to get up there to use a Phoenix down. Fraga would not take you out. Nor would Thundaga. I kind of want to retreat. But I'm actually going to move to a spot where my next spell will hit both of them. Actually, I can use Mustadio to make sure that the spell at least takes out the Time Wizard. Meanwhile, I need you to go down. Okay, the disable on the chemist is done. Oh, I took them both out anyway, so I don't need to worry about reviving my mage.
So this is Virgo. And what a beautiful maiden she is.
To the lower vaults, quickly.
So I won the first battle. So I'm going to come in here and I was going until I learned the dual wield at the very least. Uh, I will double check what's happening next before I do much. Not enough to learn a new spell. Stadio is still level 7, but he might go up to level 8 after this, and still not enough to learn that last spell. I need just a few seconds. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I will leave Ramsa as a ninja for now. I will do a new save here, so that if I think I don't need training, but just a different strategy to win, I can do that. But hopefully I'll just, win on the first try. But I think for the battle after this, I will make Ramsa a monk. Because I know what's coming next.
Onward. My turn, is it?
If I'm not mistaken, we can't see where the enemies are yet. Correct.
Very well.
At the ready.
We got Isolde, we got some knights.
The mongrel follows our scent. Mayhap it is for the best. I, Isilud Tengil of the Knights Templar, draw my steel in the name of the Father, the Holy Apparitions, and Saint Ajora. You will return the stones you carry, heretic.
Return. You speak as though they are church property, but the gods intended them for all men. Hear me, Isilud, and hear me well. The stones belong to the people. The church has no claim to them. All I will offer you is mercy, and naught more. Lay down the stone you've taken, and you may flee with your lives.
I've no more need for your mercy than for you. My blade will teach you a lesson in humility.
I need only defeat Isolde to win this battle. Rams is always going first on virtue of being a ninja. I see one summoner, I believe. There's a couple archers, a couple knights, and then Isolde himself, who is a knight blade. Let's see what kind of abilities that grants him. He's got rend everything, so the same things as a knight, but he also has concentration, which I believe means that if he uses one of them, it's going to work every time. He's also got jump as a secondary ability. I cannot destroy or steal his equipment, and elevation does not matter. Which were all, among all these bookcases, is something I would like for him to have to deal with, but I could do some damage to this summoner by just rushing forward, but I think I will wait.
Why do you persist in this foolish resistance, Ramsar? Ah, wait. I dare say I can explain it. Though you are a Beowulf, you refuse to follow the example of your lord brothers. The reason? You live only to defy those you should obey. Some would blame your illegitimacy, but I would venture it was your choice. For all you were blessed with, you allowed your bastard birth to embitter you. By expressing your anger through defiance, you came to define your very nature.
Belittling others is clearly in yours, but you could not be more wrong about mine. It is because I am a Beowulf I do not heed my brothers. The Beowulf name stands for truth and justice. It is not a tool to be used for selfish gain. My lord father devoted his life to the defense of our people in the 50 Years' War. Countless soldiers took to battle beneath our banner and made the ultimate sacrifice for the kingdom. We fought for justice then. Righteousness was on our side. House Beowulf cannot now turn from its purpose and fight for the interests of a corrupt crown and self-serving aristocracy.
You would speak of justice? Full oft it is but greed dressed in noble finery. If you truly believe as you claim, then fight with us. Help us tear down the monarchy and nobility both. The Church of Glabados envisions a world devoid of class divides. A world where all men can live as equals. Saint Ajora spoke of such a utopia. It is the promised land he foretold. Fear and doubt worry the hearts of the people, leaving small room for fealty. You see this. Ivalice lists Ramsar and threatens to founder. Should we fail to right her course, this storm will claim her.
That was exceptionally nautical.
It is the church that churns the waves. You orchestrate this entire conflict. You claim war to be the proper course for Ivalice.
Change does not come without cost. Revolution requires martyrs, and we require revolution. The crown is rotten, the nobility corrupt. They must be made to pay. The people deserve their justice. Help us deliver it to them, Ramsar. Join us, as your once friend Delita has.
That is a very, very far jump he can do. Does it tell me when it comes down? Yeah. But Ramses' next turn is ages away. Even after that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down a protect so that it doesn't do quite as much.
Here I go.
I'm going to keep people here to enjoy the
Nothing can stop me.
benefits of the protect.
Let's go.
Oh, I assumed the summoner was going to move forward.
Were it justice you desired, I would gladly help you see it done. But what you truly want is power. Power beyond that of any army. You would free the people only to enslave them anew with the demonic power of the stones.
Demonic power. The Zodiac stones are gifts from the gods. We would use their divine miracles to guide the people to greater glory. There is nothing demonic in that.
Few would consider it divine miracle when a man is made offered up his body and soul to the Aurosite, it transformed him into a Lucavi.
What nonsense! The only demon I see stands before me. You, who murdered the Cardinal for the stone he possessed. Not that he would have lived long, gathering them behind our backs as he was.
I can reach this knight. And if I hit both, he goes down. I'll try it. Darn. I thought it was worth a shot. If I send a howled bolt down there, I can hit that knight. I did got a first strike, but he parried one and evaded the other. Can I end this battle right away? No, he has 303. But you know what? I'm going to try it anyway. I don't like this setup of enemies. Fire would heal that knight. So is he weak to Blizzard? No. He's just healed by... Yeah, let's kill Isolde with Holy and Flare. That's absolutely wild. And I love it. The summoner will act first. He tried to rend my helm and paid the price. I took him out. He's trying a Shiva. Holy. Wrecked. And as if that weren't enough, I'll just take out the summoner for safety's sake. But now, Flare. No one's taking a Holy and a Flare.
Not be bested by this heretic. Nor can I fail to deliver the stone. Though it shames me to withdraw. The mission must come before honor.
Bye.
Isolde, wait!
Got a Guardian Bracelet. And Ramso was the greatest contributor despite the Holy and Flare. He still did more damage. And back up to the first level.
Was there something?
I said I was going to change Ramsa back to a knight. I'll just take throw daggers. I'll take as many throws as I can. So for this battle, I'm going to make Ramsa a monk again. I'm going to give him, instead of JP boost, dual wield, so he will punch twice. And give him red shoes. Magic attack, power, and movement. And now, I think I'm going to take the, something else, thanks. That raises physical attack. Okay.
Need something?
I can't quite learn anything new yet. You are 1 JP short. That just keeps happening. Stadio is now 143 away, which is less than 200. We will do another save. If this is a battle I'm thinking of, I definitely want Ramza as a monk. I could be wrong though. I guess we'll find out pretty soon if I'm right. I want the white mage on this side
Ready as ever.
and the black mage on this side.
It's time.
Let me go!
Isserud, I will secure the monastery. Take the girl and go.
Come. No need to struggle now.
I think this is a different battle.
Help me!
There he is. Listen well. Our adversary may be young, but you underestimate him at your peril. As a scion of House Beowulf, he is passing dangerous. His were the hands that slew Cardinal Delacroix. Gird yourselves well for battle.
See, a black mage, a couple archers, a couple knights, and Weegraf has shown up again.
Miljuda, my dearest sister, he will soon be avenged.
He has not forgotten that. The inflicted stop.
Weegraf, you live. But why do you now wear the raiment of the Template?
It's been a while, Ramza. Much has happened since last we met.
Then you were a warrior who fought to make your dream reality. Now you are only a thrall of the church.
What troubled sleep have you known to speak of my dreams? What hardships did you endure as you sucked from a silver spoon, no matter how sweet? A dream left unrealized must fade into day. How then can a dream become real? How can it be made manifest in waking reality? The answer is power. Only with great power can great ambitions be realized, and only by surpassing my betters can I attain such power. My defeat to you awakened me to the truth of this. You think me a thrall? So be it. Your envenomed words serve to succor me, for when at last you yield, as you must, their poison will consume you.
Yeah, okay.
You're
Good
finished!
night.
I pity you, Weegraf. I truly do. Even as a man of broken dreams, you might still have been remembered fondly. Your ideas lifted the people, showed them the cracks in the time-worn facade of the aristocracy. You acted on your convictions, and so ennobled those actions. That is why so many rallied to your cause. You strove to realize your dream by the sweat of your brow, and so made it sacred. But now you defile it in your pursuit of power. You cannot truly believe that the church shares in your ideals. You are not so naive as that. No. Deep down, you know the truth. What would Miljuda and your fallen friends think of this barter you've struck?
Silence! I will not suffer Miljuda's murderer to invoke her name. What would you know, striving by the sweat of your brow? You who yet cling to the Beowulf name. From birth you have wanted for nothing. You cannot know what it is to live the meager life we do. Reason may trick you to believe you do, but your heart can never know. Harsh is the world in which we live, harsher still than you can imagine.
your scorn on me. Defeated. Again. No. I refuse to lose to you. I am a zodiac brave. The bearer of Ares. I will not fall so easily. You would flee, Regraph. Where have you gone, damn you?
Well, yeah, of course, Drums is the greatest contributor. He went up and did two punches and ended the battle. Orban Monastery sucks.
You're wounded.
Go. Do not tarry here for me. Deliver the stone. Alma! Release her! Go! Now!
Forgive me, Regraph.
Wait! Is this how it ends? Unable even to avenge Milyuda. I have failed her. Failed them all. A bitter draught. So much left. Undone.
The Auracite. It speaks. Yet the voice seems to come from deep in the earth.
Life. Undying. Is this the stone's great secret?
Regraph, no! It means to deceive you.
Whoever you are, I submit. Is this the wonder of the Auracite? Nay, 'tis the power of darkness.
Regraph?
Magnificent the power of the gods. By darkness all is sated, all fulfilled. With perfect wisdom I now clearly see. The truth, a black abyss beyond light's reach. You hurry toward your end, alas, too soon. Such power, such power.
Ah ha 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 ha. Bye. The reading materials section has been added to the Chronicle on the main menu. You can now read the scriptures of Germanique and other tomes you may acquire. I don't believe there's another battle right there. I'm gonna save just in case. But I think this is just story stuff.
You are the heretic Ranza Beowulf, yes? Who are you? You do not appear to be of the Template. You will come to Riovani's castle. Your sister will be returned in exchange for the scriptures of Germanique.
Riavanis? What does Grand Duke Barrington have to do with this? I had heard he keeps both Dukes Larg and Goltana at arm's length, and fields no troops in their conflict. Why would Alma be in his custody? What interest does he have in the book?
Surely you have read the scriptures.
Not yet. Uh,
Yes, I've read them.
I did once long ago.
Could it be the Grand Duke is in league with the Church? If so, having its secrets exposed will be problematic for him, too.
You are in no position to make threats. If you wish to see your sister again, you will come to the castle and do nothing extraneous. My lord awaits.
Meanwhile, in the chapel ruins of Zlatinia Castle,
So here you are. We've been searching high and low for you. What is it? Are you unwell? Ah, but I forget myself. I hope this day finds your royal majesty in better spirits than those past.
Do not mock me. Please, I could not bear it.
That was cruel of me. I'm sorry.
So, what is it that you mean to do with me? I'm not Avelia. There can be no possible value in holding me. No value, even in my living.
Possibly. You are not Avelia. We do not even know your rightful name. Whether even you be highborn or low. No such records remain.
My life until now. What was it all for? Raised to think myself Avelia. I never once suspected that I was merely a replacement for the real princess.
but you were
Woe
still
is
taught
me.
the rule.
I alone was confined to a remote monastery, far from the seat of our crown. I alone was made to live in seclusion, and had often wondered why. Even so, this I thought a burden light enough. If it meant the kingdom would know peace, yet still Ivalice runs red with blood. All this suffering and solitude, what purpose did it serve? How ironic it is. Now that I am free of the monastery, I find myself longing for it. Though I may have been a bird in a cage, at least the song I sang was my own.
It has been the same for me. I was given the wardrobe of a nobleman, and so I played the part. A puppet, ever dancing for patrons unseen. Most men but play the part they're given. Most live and die not knowing they play a part at all. But I am past all that now. I am their puppet no more. I will exact from them the price of the merry dance they lead.
And just
will show you a world where your light will outshine the sun. A world without darkness. A world where you will always be Ovelia. This is my heart's desire. For you are my purpose. My everything. You will have no more need of tears.
Can I truly trust in you?
I will never betray you. Never. On Titra's soul, I swear it. So come now. Dry your tears.
Got quite a ways to go. You'll start at Graw Heights, then walled city of Yardrow, then the Yugwood, and Riavane's castle. I don't care if they said Riavanis. I have always known it as Riavane's in my brain.
Welcome, of course.
Marquis Elmdor slain. Marquis Elmdor, liege lord of Limbury, the hero of the 50 Years' War, dubbed the Silver Prince by his friends and Silver Demon by his foes, is reported to have been slain in battle. The recent conflict had driven a wedge between him and Duke Goltada, with Marquis Elmdor choosing instead to take a neutral stance. In spite of this, Duke Goltada demanded Limbury's continued cooperation, but Marquis Elmdor firmly refused the proposal, fearing for the well-being of his subjects. Relations quickly deteriorated, and Duke Goltada ordered the invasion of Limbury, bringing their armies into conflict. The Marquis himself joined the defense of the Fuse Plains, but was struck by a stray arrow, the wound leading to his eventual death. Marquis Elmdor was a popular figure amongst the common people despite his noble title, and had long been a devout member of the Church of Glabados. A steady stream of mourners paid respects at his grave. Having served as a steadfast general of Duke Goltana's during the 50 Years' War, it is said that the Duke expressed profound regret for his part in Elmdor's untimely passing, and it seems a certainty that his death will affect the war.
Will that be all? Come back soon.
Greetings.
And
Of
there's new
course.
stuff at the uh, outfitter. There's new daggers. The main gauche, which has some uh, parry on it, and the Orichalcum Dirk, which is stronger but doesn't protect you as well. We have not only the Sleep Blade, but also a diamond sword. Got some new bows, including one that has the power of wind. Got a new axe and a new spear. Got diamond shield and the Aegis shield. A good magic shield there. Diamond helm, diamond armor, the Germanus boots, which raises movement and jump. Elfin cloak. It does not raise magic attack power, but it does have higher evasion for both physical and magical attacks. The Jade. Now we're seeing some very rare and very powerful accessories. The Jade armlet prevents stone and stop. The Japamala grants immunity to uh, boosts fire, water, earth, wind, ice, lightning, holy, dark, immune to poison, toad, vampire, and undead. Also get a magic ring, which grants immunity to silence and berserk. So, in one way or another, we can, by switching out accessories, we could basically make ourselves immune to just about everything. High ethers are also now available to be bought.
Will that be all? Who needs
Hmm.
anything?
I can boost Agrius significantly by making everything diamond, so why
This is
not?
a grand most. May I be your foot on that?
I will do one more battle today.
Was there something?
So I will switch Ramza back to Ninja and keep working on that for now.
Let's try this.
And since I have dual wield normally, but I don't need that, but I'll see if. Oops. I was gonna save and see if the outfitter had new things for Ninja, but I was already highlighting this area. So, we'll roll with what we've got. If I really wanted to, this game does autosave.
Very well.
I never had the benefits of autosave when I played originally, but the remake does have autosaving.
No turning back.
I played in 97 and did not autosave. Autosave was an extreme rarity back then.
They have found us when we have fled so far. Have the gods no mercy.
Is that a scouting party from the Order of the Southern Sky?
We are done with fighting. We've had our fill of blood and death. It doesn't matter if we're poor, but our place is with our families. I'm going back to my wife and child. You will not force us to return.
Deserters, it seems.
Pray, heed my words. We do not pursue you. It is not our wish to fight.
Aye, that much I'll believe. Better to strike us down cleanly when our backs are turned. Do not think us so green as to fall for your tricks.
That man. Does he not have a look of the one on the handbill?
What? Are you sure?
Aye, it's him all right. Ramza Bail, the heretic. What do you say we claim his head and take it back to camp?
Are you serious? We're deserters. Our heads would be on spikes next to his.
Consider it. As a son of House Baelv, he's no mere bounty. His family commands the northern sky. We'd be fools to pass up this opportunity.
The man who captured that general were dismissed honorably.
Exactly. If we're to return to our homes, let us do so with our heads held high. Were we to flee now, it would be to a life of skulking in the shadows. They still think we're out scouting, and it could stay that way.
Very well. Let us return with him, or at least with his head. It's not long for those shoulders anyway. He is a heretic after all. Come, let this be our final battle. With this godless man's blood, we buy our way home.
It seems there is no avoiding this fight.
Defeat all enemies. We do have a couple squires here, a couple chemists, a thief, and an archer. The archer has a mithril bow. And both chemists have mithril guns. Oops. Not auto battle.
Where am I needed?
I'll keep most people back, but uh, Agrius and Mustadia will advance since they uh, cannot hit from too far back. One of those squires also happens to know Uh, Focus. Cleansing Strike hits 1. Northwind Strike hits 1. Hallowed Blade will hit 2.
Power thrumming. Where to begin?
The if I do a third level, it takes him out if it hits. It does only have a 75% chance. But I will try it. He dodged it. Always curing Mustadia. Yeah, they just go after Mustadio so hard all the time. Cloak evasion and counter tackle. Hits but counter tackled for almost as much. Now that Mustadio is down, they're going after uh, my healer. I can hit him before he acts, but not by enough to kill. I can do up to a second level. I gotta act before the thief does. Ramza might be able to take out the archer. Alright, now I don't have to worry about my... Now I have a chance to revive Mustadio. 71% chance to revive him with full health. Alright, one less chemist now. Oh, come on. Thankfully, he barely didn't do enough to take me out. Let's see if we can stop him. Nope. I have to be careful with what I cast and where. Igris will be fine. Well, she's gonna try again. And I should have noted that she was going to move first. I don't have to revive him if I just end the battle though. Alright, all of my allies are currently alive.
You're not dead yet.
Cure yourself.
Here I go.
I'm one space short of being able to shoot him. He did X potion, but that only heals 150 and I did 208.
They should throw their lives away. And yet, what right have I to blame them?
And we got a mithril gun, which is better than the Malden pistol I've been using. Finally a weapon upgrade from Sadia.
Father, what would you have done? Did I have any other choice? Is that?
We meet again.
I see the black lion sits upon your breast. You are of the Order of the Southern Sky, then?
I am, and it would seem we have you to thank for dealing with our deserters. I must admit, I did not expect to see a son of House Beowulf lend his aid to our order.
The fight was not of my choosing.
Forgive me. I know you do not wish to shed blood, but it cannot always be avoided. We're no different. Had we the choice, we would not be hunting these men.
You knew who I was all along, didn't you?
I did. I'd seen your name and face upon a bill. While the bounty was certainly impressive, 'twas the charge of heresy that caught my eye. They claim you murdered Cardinal Delacroix, but I somehow find that hard to believe.
Well, kind of.
Have you a mind to turn me in?
Why would I do that? Our orders are to capture deserters. They say nothing of heretics already hunted mercilessly by the church. If I were one of those, I think I'd get moving before the lions at my heels thought to feast upon me as well.
Why do you still fight? I do not see why anyone should want to prolong this senseless war.
So long as your brothers point their swords at our throats, we must.
If the white lion lowered his claws, would the black follow suit?
No, I do not think it like he would.
Could you deliver a message to Count Orlando, if you should chance to meet him? There are men behind the curtain who goad the dukes for their own gain. We are all but puppets, dancing as they pull our strings. It is those men we ought to be fighting.
I can deliver the message, but why to the Count?
My father once told me Count Orlando was the only man he could truly call a friend.
Lord Barbeneth said that. Very well. I will tell the Count what you've told me.
Then you believe me?
Prior to joining House Girai, I was the Count's adopted son, and still regard him as my father. I know for a fact that he returns your father's fondness. In honor of their friendship, I will trust you, Ramsay. Now, I do not know the reason these men seek the Zodiac Stones. If it is for the benefit of the people, I see no reason to raise protest. But if they seek to use the legend for their own gain, I can assure you my father will not sit idly by. It was not for quiet complacence he was given the name of Thunder God. To worthy causes he would ever lend his strength.
You know of the High Confessor's plot?
Of it, yes. But we have no hard evidence. Our spies are working tirelessly, but I suspect you know more than they. As the heretic who slew Cardinal Delacroix, I dare say you've learned a few things.
If you did have evidence of the plot, would you then be willing to lay down your swords?
Does such evidence exist? Well, whether or not it would mean the end of this conflict, I cannot say. For the gears have long been set in motion. But if evidence did exist that could expose the plot, my father for surely sheathe his blade.
Lord Oren, we must press onward.
Very well. Let us resume our march.
Farewell, Ramsar. See that you keep your head about your shoulders. Never think yourself without allies. You do have friends. Friends who would gladly lay down their lives fighting beside you. And I count myself among them. I may not be at your side, but we fight together to end this war. Remember that.
Thank you, Orin.
Lots of talking. So I do not intend to continue battling. So if you're only interested in the combat, I would say now would not be the time to continue watching. But I'm going to go through some of the new stuff. We will see the Outland Mage again, and he will receive a name.
I understand.
I don't like seeing circles on things.
Safe travels. Let us trace the journeys of those who shaped history. Let us speak on this again. What was it the
So
stones revealed to you?
the Scorpio stone is currently held by Isilud, as is the Virgo stone, as is the Taurus stone, and the Aries stone is in Wheagraff's hands.
Let us take a look. Let me see. Oh,
So Virgo was found under Orban Monastery.
let us take a look.
Scorpio and Taurus were recovered by Ramza, but he gave them to Alma, so when she was taken, the stones were taken with her. So we currently have no stones in our possession. Isolde has 3, and
I
Wheagraff was
understand.
transformed by Ares into Belius the Gigas.
Be sure to apply that which you learn here.
Changes in faith. There's a whole bunch of stuff in the stratagems.
Gather within are materials that await you.
I opened the scriptures of Germanique, entrusted to me by Elder Simon, and began to leaf through the pages. I know not everyone will be interested in this, so if you are watching live on Twitch or on YouTube, whether you chatted or lurked, I appreciate you. If you're watching the archive later on YouTube, thank you for checking it out. I hope that you are having a wonderful day and that it's progressing favorably for you. I am going to read this book and then end the stream. I will see you in the next one.